Hello there, dear YouTubers. My name is King1993, and today is another day of me trying to explain another Honkai Impact third character, and today's character is called Sushang. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, if you're wondering why do I not have Sushang, that is because I am planning on getting her from this war treasury, and it is gonna take me about few weeks to actually get her. Okay. Now, other than that, the question remains is okay, what is her uh, capability? Well, here's the thing. She is considered as a ice support, okay, and she is capable of doing ice support by using her ultimate. Okay, so if you use her ultimate, she will be able to provide the main DPS character ice support. Okay, so that is basically how she works. Okay, now other than that, what is her main set gonna be? Her main set is gonna be uh, any ice DPS character with what is this Felice, Pedro Felice. That is basically how her team sets work. Okay, she is considered as a support, not DPS. Remember that. Now, when it comes to her weapon and the stigmata set, our recommended weapon is this Nocturnal Stealth. Okay, and when it is pre-armed, it becomes Nocturnal Stealth Beam. Okay, now other than that, when it comes to the stigmata set, this stigmata set is called Sushang Senzo Reminiscence set. Okay, now obviously if you were to get all three of them, you will be able to do the maximum potential damage. But if you are unable to get all of them, then what will happen is I highly suggest that you try to get at least this B, which will basically provide more ice support for the team, and this T. Now by having these two, what will happen is this second uh, thing will be activated, which is called set bonus. Set bonus two pieces will be activated, and by activating set pieces 2, what will happen is you will be able to provide a large quantity of damage, uh, ice damage, for the main DPS character. Now, when it comes to this set, however, you will see that this set consists of this stigmata set. Okay, now what does this stigmata set and this stigmata set do? Okay, this one is for DPS, so don't go for this one. Now, if you go for this one, okay, this set which is called what is this called Jin Xingtan, then what will happen is this set will be able to provide you with ice damage. Okay, now how much will they provide? A sufficient amount. Okay, like these are considered as a G2 stigmata set. Now two pieces. Okay, one of them is gonna be this, and another one is gonna be this one. Okay, am I incorrect or correct? Yeah, this is the basically how it works. So if you were to try to get this set, the question remains is where can you get this set? Well, you can get this set from this place which is called the foundry section. Okay, I'll talk about that later. So basically speaking, in this place I will basically give you an idea of what you can expect as a free to play player in order to get the maximum amount of damage for your ice team. Okay, now the question remains is okay, let's go to this fourth section and see what weapons and stigmata set are available. So when it comes to the weapon set, however, the best option I can give you as a free to play player is this Stellar Vortex. This Stellar Vortex cost about 150 of this anti entropy imaginal core. Other than that, these two are basically worthless because these two are 4-star weapon and not very good in that regards. Okay, whereas this one will at least give you enough DPS power to actually do some damage to the enemy. Okay, so that's basically why I would suggest that you go for this one. Now when it comes to these 5, however, you must need to get these weapon with the crystals when they are available, and then you have to turn them into a max 5-star weapon and then into pre-arm, so it is a long process. So that is the main reason why as a free to play player you will not benefit with Li Sushang if you try to go for any weapon related damage dealing. It is not gonna work. It is not gonna work. Okay, now let's talk about the stigmata set. Now when it comes to the ice stigmata set, let's talk about that. Now as you probably saw, that the best recommended one is Jin Shengtan. The question means is okay, there is this Irene Adler. Okay, is Irene Adler gonna be good? Yes, Irene Adler is gonna be good, but let's look at these ones. Three pieces set. What will it provide? Extend the duration of Blue Phoenix field by 3 seconds. Allied within the field receive ice protection when damage taken. So basically speaking, this one is more of a defense related thing, and it will not provide any type of ice damage dealing support. So from that perspective, I would suggest the alternative. What is the alternative would I suggest? Now, in the recommended section, you probably saw that Jing Shentan three pieces were used in order to make Li Sushang a good support. Well, in this case, I suggest that the following thing. Okay, what is the following thing do I suggest? When it comes to the T set, T is the top, B is bottom, and M is middle. So when it comes to the T set, go for Jin Shintan T. Okay, by doing so, what will happen is you will be able to provide with elemental support. That is point number one. And when it comes to the middle set, okay, or the middle piece, go for Jin Sheng Tan M. Okay, and Sheng Tan M will be able to provide with another what should I call it? Ice support. Okay, uh, after exit, yeah, another ice support. Okay, so there are two ice support here. And then finally is Irene Adler B. Irene Adler B is going to be able to provide with another elemental support. So there are total 1, 2, and 3 elemental support which are happening. And not only that, when you use two pieces of a Jin Sheng Tan T, what will happen is the two pieces will be activated. The two pieces will basically able to provide with more elemental damage dealing. Okay, how much? Up to 30%. So that is actually a lot. Okay, obviously the normal pieces are also going to be that much high. For example, if you were to upgrade this, maybe this one is going to be turned into 30% also. So yeah, there are a lot of things here that are easily overlooked if not paid attention clearly. Okay, so from that point of perspective, if you are a free to play player, then I highly suggest that you go for Jin Shentan T, Jin Shentam N, and Irene Adler P. In doing so, you will be able to do large quantity of support for what should I call it, for Li Susheng. Okay, so that is basically how Li Susheng is gonna work. Now, other than that, the question is okay, how to use her. If you are wondering on how to use her, just go to this tactical class, and then you will be able to see there here, and then just practice this as much as possible. Okay, so that is basically how it is gonna work. Now, other than that, the question remains okay, it is a ice support, right? And other than that, there should be another ice support thing which is called elf. Which is the best ice support elf? Now there are total three options available. Selens Elegi, okay, and this one is called Water's Edge, and this one is called Elf Elegia. Now this is the oldest one, and this is the second oldest one, and this is the newest one. Okay, so let's start with this one. Now, if you are confused which one to get, let me just clarify it. So when you press on this, you will see that this one does 560% of damage. Okay, ice damage. And obviously, when it comes to support, it is gonna provide support, but the overall question remains is how much support will it provide? Okay, well, let's talk about that later. Let's just look at this thing here. Okay, basic is able to provide with uh, uh 560% of attack of ice damage. Okay, now what about this one? This one is able to provide with 280% of ice damage, and the basic attack second, I do not actually know what this basic attack second means, but from my perspective it seems like once you upgrade them, maybe it will change. Okay, so afterwards it is gonna be 800, sorry, 480%. Okay, so this is an older version. Okay, now finally the last one is gonna be this one, Alicia, and this Alicia is able to provide 250% up to 3 times, which is gonna be about 750%. Okay, so if you were to compare all of these, okay, let's see about this one again. 600, 700, and 20%. Okay, yeah, 720%. So from that point of perspective, it seems like that the Alicia elf is able to provide a lot more damage dealing. Okay, so what I basically did, I basically uh, combined all of these attack pattern. For example, this one does only 560%. This one is able to do about 720, yeah, 720%. And this one is able to do about 750% in basic attack 1. So if I were to do it basic attack 2 as well, it will be able to do about 1500 percentage damage dealing to the enemy. So yeah, from that point of perspective, you can probably see why Elf Alicia is gonna be the best one when it comes to the ice support. Okay, now if this video, after explaining all of this stuff, has now become clear to you of which type of support or stigmata set or weapon you should be going for, then as a free to play player, you will be able to do a large quantity of damage with those free resources. Okay, now if you think that this video is able to help you regarding all of this information about Lee Sushang on how to use her as a free to play player, then please give a like and subscribe and click the bell notification icons, because it will help me motivate me to make more of this type of topic on a regular basis. Okay, thank you and see you again next time.